I'm just too afraid that I'll be wrong. I overthink I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame.
Welcome back to season 4.
Welcome back to Colorful Voices of Sisterhood. This is going to be a fun day again. My name is Agnes Higley. Along with me is Diana and Fetihya. Today, actually, we are going to have a very special guest. But before we get into that, ladies,
Yes.
what are your fears?
Ooh. Unknown. Things that you don't know what's gonna happen, especially when you have some things that you experience in life.
Mm-hmm.
And also is ourselves, really. Like we suffer more with our thoughts, because that is what a lot of people get to. I believe my own experience. We get to depression, anxiety. Is we rehearsal things that what is gonna happen, and also like worry about what people has to say, how people view you, if you being yourself, how people will accept you. So more so like when you're not being yourself.
Because the fear of success, pretty much is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Being yourself, sometimes you're worrying about what other people are saying.
Exactly. That's
But
what we
when
suffer
you say
most
that,
of the
though,
time.
it reminds me of, do you really know who you are, your strength and your weakness?
So it's hard to develop that when we worry so much about what other people think of us, and then we don't find our own unique, ourselves. We're not being ourselves, so we're trying to live life by pleasing people, and we want people to accept us. It's not for something who we are, what people they see as who we're supposed to be. So I truly believe. I myself, I feel like sometimes, like if I say this, how people will, if I'm true to myself, I'm like a kind of person like, let's get to the point.
I think sometimes also we are just conscious to ourselves because
That's good.
by being we want it to be perfect, almost perfect, Alice.
Yeah,
but
we're doing that for people. If you in
you
your
gotta
house,
do it for yourself,
if your
not
house,
for others, though.
If you inside the house, you don't worry about being perfect, right? You don't. Your children knows you more than anybody. Your family knows.
So
you
wonder where
more
did
than
it come
anybody.
from that we started worrying about what people say?
Because it's what people expectation you have from families, friends.
Families.
They expect you to be certain way. They expect you to talk certain way. You're supposed to, especially for a woman, you're supposed to sit a certain way. You're supposed to act certain way. So that fear, because you're not that the way people envision you.
So you think, now I'm just going to throw this out there. Do you think fear comes special of women of color, that we deal with more of being fearful? Not just a black woman, a woman of color, a woman of standard, a woman that's in position. How do you foresee that being?
I think, Diana, I can answer that. I think as long as you have this confidence in you, that you know who you are, that you are not stepping into somebody else's toes, expectations. Just be yourself.
And that,
I think the most important, just be yourself. You don't have to be like anyone or anybody for somebody.
But that is, I'm glad you say that, but that's hard for some people. It's not because they don't have confidence. It's the fear that make them like they want to fit in. They want to be certain group. Example, if you want to join some group, you cannot be everybody in that group. You can only be you. So in order to try to fit in, you lose yourself.
somewhat.
So that is what most of the time is happening, especially for a woman. You have to look certain way. Your hair has to be certain way. If you're not being expected. It's not because you don't know you want.
You know what though?
Let me say this before you say this, Agnes. By you being modeling and stuff, how did you grow up? Because you look a lot of times with, I'll use Miss America, people in pageant. Do you see how they have to have some kind of sense of fearing if they don't win?
Right.
What their parents going through, the mother going through. You've seen really people kill because of a title. Now, you and your daughter both model, right? How was that being in pageants if you didn't win, or how was it taught for you?
So before you even get into anything, you have to have this mindset already, okay? you're gonna tell yourself that. You have to be your own cheerleader. Okay, if I'm going to lose or win, I need
I'm
to
gonna be
accept
okay.
it professionally and confidently. But if you go to that certain event or certain contest, that all you have in mind is, I'm the winner already. No, that's a very, very wrong tone. So you have to tweak that. There's process.
Yeah.
When you go, yeah.
I think for like I tried one time. I said I'm not gonna go back again. I just say I'm like I'm not gonna walk again because I see the pressure. You know, it's the pressure. It's sometimes
That's a pressure, though.
Yeah,
That's not fear or something.
No, it's pressure, and that too. I have to walk a certain way if I want to. You know, everybody face some fear, but it's just how you handle your fear.
I
right?
always believe that don't limit yourself. I know that you can do more. You can do more.
You can face
You
your fear,
are
like,
limitless.
gangster, like,
you are
I'm not scared
limitless,
of you.
sister. You are limitless. You can do more.
Yeah, I truly believe like my fear sometimes what's gonna happen, the worst things. No, really, like what is
But
the worst
that
thing
came
that
with,
can happen?
did that come with age? When you got to like growth? I guess I'll use it that way, where you
Like,
got to that point. Because
exactly.
I agree that we all face some type
Some
of fear.
We do. It's just it's different.
know.
It looks different. Like show up in different way. Like example, I'm taking class now, public speaking. Okay, yesterday I was front of 25 teenagers. Really, it's the same age of my daughter. They go to the same college with my daughter. So we have to talk about three things, and it can be life experience, what you want to share. Also, they call life in the bag. You can bring something that you want to talk about, right? And I bought things that is near to me. I always carry is food. I talked about the food. So I was sitting there. 16 people went before me. Whole time, like I'm rehearsing in my mind. I was like, okay, she did good. Okay, now I can do a little bit better. You see? Then I said, you know what? It's not about me. I already know about my food. I know what I'm passionate about. It's about presenting and to educate what I know, so people they can take something away.
Okay,
So I did not make about me. I said it's about them now.
So you got through that fear
Yes.
that way.
Okay, so we heard your fear. How about you, Diana, before we get into our special guest who will help us how to overcome these things?
Well, she'll tell her experience, right?
Yes.
I don't know, but I do go through several different phases of fear through life. I think it's a life cycle. But now, I don't know, because I'm so faith-based that I fear that I really want to do what I'm pleasing to the Lord. But I have a fear of driving over overpaths. That is a fear that has crippled me. It wasn't always there.
Yeah.
But from somewhere, I don't know why, I have anxiety. I can ride over them, but to drive over overpath, for some unknown reason, that has crippled me. I have fear of success. I really have a big fear of success. God shows me a lot, and I cripple my own self because I won't get
Where
out
that fear
and do
come
it.
I
from?
love
What, like,
success.
what that fear come from? And what it really like when you say you fear of it's something behind it. It's something that underline that make you fear. If you success, what is gonna happen? What is your fear?
Well,
Go
I
next.
guess the
Wait,
the
I want her
question.
to
Wait,
no,
wait.
I want
Okay.
her to answer. What is it that you know, you envision you can be successful, whatever you put in your mind to. But if you get there, what is you think that is gonna come after that if you're successful?
Well, my question also before you answer that also is, you have this fear of success, right? But number one, have you already reached that or not yet?
Not yet, but I have reached success in certain areas.
Yeah.
So there's always levels to me.
Right.
Yes.
So when I get to this level, and I'll give you guys an example. Sometimes I do get embarrassed when I receive awards because I don't do it for the awards. My doing is what God has called me to do. So in doing it, I succeed in it. But it's like God saying, I told you, go forth and do this because it's not for me, it's for God's glory.
Right.
To get out of it. But I at one point receiving an award, and a person didn't even know me, dogged me out. And I was like,
You see, that's what I was asking. So something that's kind of block you for you to get that is something.
and it was
make
a
you
sister.
fear.
And I'm like, she don't know me. When you don't know me and you put me down because I'm in the community doing what God has called me. And it took people to say, I remember this one preacher tell me, when you get delivered from folks, you can live a life of Christ. And it took me a while to get there because I wasn't doing anything for fame or fortune. So that was a fear. Now, my fear, the wrath of God. That's the only fear I have right now is I want to be pleasing to God. Success,
Same here.
eventually, I just need to do it.
Yeah, I truly believe that when we know what is our fear are, that's when we overcome. When we know exactly why I'm stopping this, what really stopped me for me to get there. When we identify that, that's when we cross over the bridge. I truly believe that. We have to identify, first of all, where this is coming from, my fear. Why I don't want to get to the next level is what happened before that, for me to not go to the next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys want to hear mine?
Yep.
Well, there's a lot of people, I say a lot because 90% of my friends, they're afraid or they have fear to fly. And that's normal, right?
Just some people, yeah.
Me, I think I'm okay with that part. But you're going to laugh at this because I've been, modeling, I've been in the limelight. I have fear of being interviewed because I don't know if I am answering them the right way.
Yeah.
I love to interview somebody, but I hate being interviewed. But anyway,
I can understand that because I don't like to talk about myself. I took a class called the Virtues Women Ministry class before, and it's talking about you. I don't like talking about me.
But that's how people know you. Even though we don't want to talk about, that's how people know you. They want to close to you. They want to tell. They open up to you when you open up yourself. If that makes
And
sense.
I've learned a lot messing around with you.
So that's-
Even with truth, because I'm not a confrontational person. I'm gonna say what I mean what I say. I'm done. I don't hold grudges, but now we may not be in the same circle. If we is, but you taught me a lot. No, be straight up honest with. This is it.
Thank you.
So I growed a lot with my Colorful Voices sisters. A lot.
We all bring something
Yeah.
unique, that's what make us who we are, right?
But before I go, I celebrate my daughters because I see strength in them. I see me in them, but more strength.
Yes.
And I love it. My oldest one always say I'm mean. I'm like, no, you're not mean. You're bold. You're straightforward. It is what it is. Corinne has a lot of me. She thinks a little bit more. But they both are strong.
They
Yes.
have
celebrate
their
that.
own individually and uniqueness, and
Which helped,
personality.
which has really helped me. Yeah. Because even the fear of this was tough. Because I was like, do I stay home so nobody can see me on oxygen? But one day I was like, no. Because they need to see you still can push forward.
Exactly.
Don't let nothing handicap you
I
anymore.
am so proud of
Correct.
you. I'm so glad you say that, Diana. I had a conversation with someone recently. I said, Sister Diana, she pushed forward. Even though she carried, I swear, I was actually Sonia. I was talking to Sonia. I told her that she pushed, she show up, regardless of what's going on. That's what it should be. If you can't show up for people, most of us, again, fear what people will say. You could say, I don't want to go out and people look at me like that.
Yeah.
Just tell them this is the trend now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it's about time for
Yeah.
Miss Diana to introduce
So
our
when we
special
brought
guest.
Erica, today's topic is about
Breaking
free from fear.
fear.
Yeah. Dr. Erica Kane Mills. I've known her pretty much all her life. Her parents and all, we kind of all grew up together. But I celebrate her and a lot of the accomplishment. And I believe us as women always need to reach back to other generation and bring them up. But Erica went to Southwest High School, but I went to Richlands, so we still good. She works hard in the community. She is part of the Arts Council. She is with the sorority, Delta. Help me out.
Jacksonville Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority.
She's
That is long.
Yes. You always will see her quietly working.
Yes, she is. Really
She's
is.
not one that you want to see out front, but she's in the background working. She went to Fayetteville State. She is a Bronco. She graduated political science with a minor in criminal justice.
Correct.
She works for the North Carolina judicial system.
Yes.
She work at that Arts Council. You'll see stuff, and that Arts Council needs to be supported.
Yes.
She has been promoted to assistant clerk supervisor
Yep.
over the juvenile division. A young lady, 18 years later. That's awesome. So she's also an ordained minister.
Wow.
That's powerful. So she does that. She volunteers at the homeless shelter, and her motto is, "It's not a movement, it's a journey." So we celebrate Dr. Erica.
Thank you so much
King
for
Means.
being here
Thank
with
you.
us, for your willingness
Thank
with
you.
all this job you do to show up, to sit next to us. We really
Thank you.
appreciate-
It's
we appreciate
absolutely a pleasure
Yes.
to be here.
And if you go to court, I pop up in her office. She ask her when I go to court, "Hey, I'm here today."
We never know where we'll see you, Fetihya.
She knows. "I'm here today. Can you direct me?" Yes, Fetihya, go downstairs, go upstairs.
So, doctor, what is Dreaming in Color?
So Dreaming in Color is a business I formed back in 2021. COVID era. And it kind of stumbled on me by mistake. But I will say this, that I realized that I was good in it. So I focused on helping others build their dreams in color. So I help them build their business from start to finish. I also do resumes, disclaimers, contracts, agreements, all those things to help them get where they need to be.
Nice.
That's awesome.
How did you come up with the name?
Dreaming in Color, I had to pray about it. I knew that my dreams had always been in color. And so it's amazing. I will tell you guys this, is that I knew my dreams were in color, but when I was in seminary, getting my doctoral's degree, I had a teacher that had wrote me a note inside of a book. She had gave me a book, and I never read the note inside the book until maybe 2 years after I started Dreaming in Color. And her note was, "Dr. Erica, don't forget to always dream in color."
That's powerful.
So I think it was meant to be.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just,
Yes.
That's God's appointment to me, how he divinely, strategically do
Yeah.
stuff. That's just amazing.
I believe that nothing happened by incident. Everything happened. If we listen to
Right.
everything around us is telling us something. Even when it's the heat and anger,
Right.
trying to say something, if we listen. But with all you accomplish, what is the things that really trying to just encourage you to not move forward? What is the fear that you experience?
So in the beginning, I think my fear was failure. Once you learn that you can get past that and conquer your own fear of that, you're unstoppable. You are definitely unstoppable. I had great mentors that I watched as I was growing up, Miss Diane being one of them, but my parents also being that driving force. You know, I watched them work a 9 to 5, but they also had an extra stream of income. They had their own business. They had their own cleaning business. And I didn't realize that, but the whole time I was learning, I was taking entrepreneurship in. And so I knew that I wanted something so much bigger than myself, that I couldn't let fear stand in the way.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people allow fear of failure. They don't want to fail. It's okay to
I
fail.
love to fail.
It's okay
I
to
love.
fail.
I think failure
You should,
teach
yeah.
you something.
Failure is success turned inside out. That was
Right.
taught to me years ago.
It's just
how
Right.
teach you
But I
something.
teach my girls the same thing. Prepare to fail. So when you fail, what's your next plan?
Right. You fall down, you get back up,
Mm-hmm.
and you say, "Hey, I'll try it a different way."
And it feels great
Yes.
when
Right.
you finally overcome that.
Right.
It feels great, really.
Right.
Also,
there.
failure, like even sometimes the way you communicate with your children, like when you reflect back, when the way you communicate, what did I say? It's like, if we label as failure, even our communication, the way we interact with people, if we see that when you sit down and you reflect back on what you did all day,
Right.
like, oh, that was not kind of me, or that was not nice of me. Even that is the same thing, failure. Okay, I did it, it don't work. Maybe it's just time for me to reset and start again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Start the engine.
Yes, start again, do better. We're here to learn something.
Right.
Again, it's a society for labor.
There's a
Labor,
song
labels.
that
There are
says-
so many labels, like label that you
Yep.
cannot just. You be. The truth being told is you cannot meet everybody's expectation.
It's-
You just.
You can't.
No,
but
you
you
can't.
got to meet yours though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't. Yours. That's what they say. You have to be naked. Not naked. Take your clothes off. It's naked like inside. Just
Yeah.
be you. And when you be you, you be you. You be you. We all be us, right? Then we don't know anxiety, no depression.
Yeah, there are a lot of different types of fear.
Right.
Physical, emotional,
Yeah, if it's unconscious,
psychological.
Spiritual.
it's spiritual, and it's like sometimes we try to do it. We sit. Oh, my stomach is.
So what is really
looking.
fear? What is fear really?
Fear is unknown, things that you don't know, or you think like it's judgment. It can be judgment too, like failure.
Right.
If
No.
you by yourself, who cares if you fail or not?
I don't think fear is unknown
Yeah,
You don't
fear
think
is
it's unknown?
It is
because you can feel it. When you feel it,
it's something
when
you don't know
feel
what's gonna
something, I
happen.
should
It's
say.
outcome. What is can be. What
Outcome.
is people will say. If
Yeah,
like you don't know what people think, right?
Because you're thinking already. So I don't know.
You are
Is
thinking
fear
of
really
what
an
people will
unknown?
think of
What
you.
do you think, doctor? Is fear
Yeah.
really unknown?
With the fear, because you faced a lot of
when you
fear in
fear
your
something,
job.
when you fear
and
something,
stuff, right? Yeah.
you're thinking of it already. So
You're
that's not
thinking,
unknown.
but you're thinking. You're right. Of course, you have to have brain to think, Agnes. But what you don't know, what people say, or what things that you're gonna do if they're gonna turn to be success. Like say you open shop, right? A lot of people they don't want to go business because they feel like they're gonna fail. But until you try, you don't know, right? Because you don't want to try. You fear telling you to not do it.
Well,
and you
there's
might
a
fail.
lot of ingredients comes to it.
Okay, what is it? Can
When
you share
you
your
are
own
okay, you
perspective?
say when you open something, I don't know, restaurant, whatever. Who are you gonna talk to first before
you
you
gotta know
even?
your target audience.
Yeah, and
But
also
I wanna,
of course.
with Dr. Erica, with yours, when you started your business, what was the biggest fear? Because you were still working, right?
I was definitely still working.
How did your fear there, and did you feel that it would be a conflict of interest? And how did you overcome that?
So I'm gonna be honest. When I had the idea of starting Dreaming in Color, I actually went to my boss at the time and told her my idea. And she said she supported it wholeheartedly, but she said just be careful. You don't want to overstep where it makes your job a conflict. Everything's a conflict. So I only do things up to a certain point. I know I'm not a lawyer. I can't give you legal advice or anything of that sort.
Yeah.
But I can help you run a business. So I keep the thin line there to show people that, look, I can help you run your business, but if you have legal questions, then you probably want to talk to an attorney. Because my job comes 1st. I love my job.
Yes,
I've been
you
there
do.
18 years. I love my job.
Yeah. So, do you believe, Agnes? She was asking, fear is unknown. What is your perspective of fear?
So I have an analogy for you guys
Okay.
in regards to fear. And this is the analogy that I use all the time. Fear is when people would rather stay in familiar bondage over foreign freedom.
Yes, which is that means what you know.
People will stay tied to familiar bondage, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a church, whether it's a career. No matter how you're being treated in those areas, they will
Because you know.
stay there because they're familiar with it.
Wow.
Not knowing that foreign freedom could be your windows of opportunity, or your blessings, the freedom you was looking for, the peace of mind you were looking for, all those things. And people never actually leave. I use the analogy that people actually never leave. And when I say people, I'm going to say friends. I'm not stepping on anybody's toes by no means. Friends and family, they will never leave their doorstep and step down and walk down the sidewalk to see what's around the corner, because that's where your blessing lies.
Wow.
Because they are so stuck in familiar bondage. If you were raised a certain way,
That's what you want. That's what you
that's
know.
what you're stuck in. It's almost like a generational curse.
So it's open the opportunity
Right.
is good.
When you say like, okay, you know what? I don't know what is out there.
Right.
Like if the door is closed, you have to knock to get in, right?
So I always say that if a door is closed, it's not really your door.
What? No,
but
no.
but in the meantime, you praise God wherever you're at until
Yes.
your door opens for you.
It should be your
even if it's you
constant.
blessing, say even if you blessing, if we think like that, if I'm going to your house, Diana, your door is closed, your door is not open 24 hours, unless you're in Ethiopia somewhere is open. Our house, it was open. No, for real. My mom and my dad house. No, it's for real. You know, I don't want to say, but yeah, people run into our house a few times.
Okay, and
but
then?
what I was trying to say is sometimes blessing is you have to go to, when God is telling you go places, you have to go,
Right.
right? Even that door is closed, you have to knock. Say, hey, I'm here.
Like they
And
say,
show up on time. Show up
Right.
on time for your
knock
blessing,
and
right?
it shall be open unto you.
That's why I'm trying to say thank you for that.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is the same for us. We have to, like, example, domestic violence is the same thing they say
Right.
because they don't know. If they leave, what's gonna happen? She doesn't have resource, he doesn't have resource, whatever the reason, because the fear keep them. I'm rather here what I know. If I leave, so I have to struggle. They don't want to deal with the
Right.
struggle.
Right.
So,
I want to
And
hear.
it's
Give me
just
that
a piece of-
definition of fear again that you wrote down. You said fear was
Foreign or something.
foreign.
Some people would rather stay in a familiar bondage over foreign freedom.
Just
That's
like
good.
you know what just in my mind right now, because they want to. It's like going in the restaurant, right? You've been there so long, and they have different menus, but then you always
Order the same thing.
The same thing.
that I am.
That's
I am that girl.
I
I
am
can say
guilty.
that. I go to First Watch. I order one thing. I go to Cracker Barrel. I order
So
one
break
thing.
that.
Everywhere I go, one thing. I never switch. Like
But
I
you
don't
take
know
the
what is
menu
that.
It's
and look at it
familiar
for you.
bondage.
yes. It's
You know?
Yeah.
yeah, I like
It's
that.
whatever
But-
makes you comfortable. Sometimes it makes you
Yes.
comfortable. You don't want to learn nothing new. When you get
But
where I'm
don't
at,
say-
like in your 40s, you at this point you don't want to learn nothing new. But I also set goals for myself. I set a list of goals for myself before I turned 40. Now that I'm finished with those goals, I'm making new goals for myself.
That's right.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
affirmations are a big thing. I believe in affirmations, especially when you're dealing with fear. If you take a post-it note and you write your affirmation down on that post-it note and
It
you stick it
helps.
on your mirror in your bathroom and you read it every single day,
Yes.
it
And
works.
crazy. Ugh.
It
I love
works.
that.
I
I'm glad you say
believe on that.
I
Me too.
just, actually, I don't know.
You know
I
what I have?
post and whatever come to me, I try to write some encouragement, like powerful. I say, if we are created from the King of the King, I am reflection of Him.
That's right.
No, for
Right.
real. Like that's why I said if He created me
Yeah.
from His image, the King of the King.
Right.
I am reflection of Him.
So, Doctor,
Right.
what do you have? Give me one example affirmation that you have written for yourself.
Oh man, this is a good one. My friend actually
gonna
shared it
share
with
mine
me. It's 1% times 365. I have that written in my mirror on the bathroom. And every morning when I get dressed, I look at that 1% times 365, and it just simply means it's very easy. 365 days in a year. If you get up the next day and you can do 1% better than the day you did before,
Be good.
I love
That's
that. I
good.
love
That's
that.
good.
then you're doing
Are
okay.
you doing okay?
Yes.
And I have one turn I would like to share with you
Okay.
guys. I mean, this is just a very simple. You've heard it before, I'm sure. But in front of my computer says, "Go get him, Agnes. You can do it."
There you go.
That's
But
what
you,
it says.
you
Say what?
Go get him.
Oh, go get it. Okay.
you have to be your own cheerleader
Yeah, you just have
sometimes.
to be.
Yeah,
And I'm always telling myself, Diana, get out of Diana's way.
Yes.
You know,
That's so true.
because a lot of times we are our own hindrance.
We
You
are.
said something
And
to
our
me
own
before
critics.
we got into the show, Dr. Erica. Because I was telling you, there's a lot of things that God has told me, and I know that need to be put on, but I would back down when I see someone else doing it. I want you to share what you shared to me, to the viewers on it, because I didn't think about it that way. Because I'm one of these people, I don't want nobody to think I'm in competition. You put it on, then she put it on. So I back down and just go and support you.
That's again, when we're waiting for people to give us permission for us to run our life or the vision God He's giving you, because what God He's giving you is different from others, right? So we waiting permission, someone to say, "Hey, you got to go do it," or "Don't do it. This person is doing it." What do you say to that? Like when people waiting permission for other people to tell them to do something.
I will tell you guys this. When it comes to situation, I have conquered that. I have dealt with that a lot. And I really had to look at my inside and out. Because if it's somebody it might have been your idea first and it makes you feel some type of way. But just think of it like this. You go to the grocery store and we all buy
love
bread,
that one.
right? We all buy bread and we go to the bread aisle and there's probably 20 different brands of bread. There's one of the bread, there's Sunbeam, there's all kinds of
Healthy,
breads,
not
right?
healthy.
But you know what you like.
Yes.
Just like going to a restaurant ordering off a menu, you know what you like. So you're going to pick up the Sunbeam every time. And that's the same way when it comes to business or doing something that you want to do out here. There could be 1,000 people doing the same thing you're doing. If you are doing it the correct way, you're passionate about it, and you have clients, those clients are going to still continue to go to you. What they don't like about you, they'll go to the next person. But the business the right way, they will pick you every time. When I go to the grocery store, I pick Sunbeam every time.
It's like what is for you will be for you.
Yeah.
Not like we have to learn. Not everybody is for
Right.
you,
Right.
Not everybody's for you. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody believe what you believe, which is it's okay. It's the same like you don't believe what everybody believe in. So you is you. Agnes, we all have something like greatness within us, and we all, I believe, we have our own assignment into this earth when we're here, and it's just how we deliver them.
And at the same time, do not let fear hold you back. Go out there and try something new too.
And also remember that those people that tell you to do well, when you low, when you start going a little bit up, oh, now you're trying to pass me. Where are you going?
Right.
Where are you going? There are people that want you to be there, the same level you are, you to be okay, but at the same time they don't want you to be level up in there. So they keep you in check. If they see you pass, then you go, and then that's when they start throw things at you, kind of keep you back. Okay, you're doubting yourself,
Right.
and you're doubting the vision that's been given to you. And that's why I'm start listening. Like, no, I'm not listening to you. I'm gonna listen to the spirit that is gonna guide me. Just we have to face our fear.
Yeah.
Even if the friend saying, you know what, you need to move.
Right.
move.
You're just gonna say something, Dr.
Yeah.
I was going to say that even though we face fear. We're human beings.
Yes, we are.
It's something that's just gonna happen. But as you liberate through your own fear, you are actually helping others liberate through theirs. People are watching you that
Yes.
you don't even know that's watching you. I watch Miss Diane all the time on social media. I say, oh, look at her. She's this place, that place, that place. I say, oh, I gotta catch up. And it's no competition between me and her, but I respect her enough, and I know that if I call her, she's gonna give me the advice I need because she's such a big mentor.
And no judgment. or
Right.
judging. Yeah.
Right. So people like that help you grow.
That's called kingdom building
Yes,
to me.
it's supposed
And
to-
and I get offended sometimes with women because we can help each other.
Definitely can.
You know, why can't I just hit like and share on Facebook?
I think
I'm helping
sometimes
you
because
with your business in so many manners. I'm sorry, Agnes.
Yeah.
But if we support each other and stop taking the energy of being negative and then going writing this whole article on Facebook, and I'm like, you talking about yourself? Because if you know that much, you're talking about your own self. You have to get delivered from folks, because I say that because I finally broke free from that. I ain't got time to worry about what you say about me. Because if I'm on a journey, and I believe we're all on a journey, we can't stop. When we use, even with Colorful Voices, we all went through some trials, but we had to like and share. We had to support each other. We had to support Lamar. Lamar supported us. And now we're here, but we're still building. Right? So we bringing people on now because we want to help them overcome their fear. Dr. Erica can help them with their business. We know Coastal Community College, April Priester can help them. But if you're lazy like I am,
I believe that.
You're not lazy.
sometimes
to change too.
Yes.
But a lot of times maybe it's in the DNA and they don't wanna change, or they don't wanna grow, they don't wanna improve, they don't wanna progress.
But I do want to say this. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Dr. Erica, you went from the court system working to being the director of the Arts Council,
I am the president of the Arts Council.
president. How was the fear going over there with the title? Because title comes some work behind it.
Right. So I actually I joined the Arts Council in 2018, and I started as a board member, and I just worked my way up. But I love art. I love all things art. And so when I was invited to sit on the board, Miss Cindy Edwards, shout out to Miss Cindy Edwards, she invited me to sit on the board. I was thrilled because I was like, oh my gosh, art is my world. And so I sat on the board, and, I went through the ranks of being secretary and treasurer and all those things. But then I became president. And once I became president, I realized that is truly where my heart is at. When you learn in life what your purpose is, there's so much peace and fulfillment there.
Thank you for saying that.
My purpose is, and I'm going to tell everybody what my purpose is. If you don't know me personally, you wouldn't know, but my purpose is helping other people. So I love to be in the Arts Council in that space because I love to see artists come in and show their work and be so happy about it and be displayed for the community to see. That's where my heart's at.
Yeah,
That's
that
awesome.
should be all what we're doing anyway. I mean, it's
Right.
free.
Right.
All we need to do is give our time.
Right.
We're not paying anyone. We're not
Right.
using our own funds or something. This is free.
Right.
So please, yeah.
And it's a good way to
glad
show culture too.
Right.
Not jump in.
Yeah.
She does a culture thing. I think that's amazing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you say that. It's hard when you know your purpose. And what I learned is when you take the attachment, like self-gain, you want things for you, but you're doing this for the purpose without not expectation for anything in return. I swear, when you get to that point, you are free.
Yes.
Like I
Right.
can say that to you. You are free. Like I'm doing something because I wanted to, because someone
Right.
forced me, and there is no attachment.
Right.
And I like that too, because when we stop letting fear run us, your purpose, your
Right.
clarity, your confidence, your peace.
When you get to the point where your ego is too big for small places,
Check your ego.
It's good.
Check your ego.
you will never be big enough for the
No.
big places.
That's good.
That's good. Check
And
your ego.
I don't have to say I'm the president of the Arts Council. A lot of people come through there and they meet me all the time, but they never know that I'm the president of the Arts Council. I don't have to be at the forefront. I just know where my passion is, and my passion is the Arts Council.
That's awesome. But we want to continue supporting the Arts Council.
Yeah.
Thank
Because we
you
don't
so
want it to
much.
go anywhere.
Actually, we had a meeting, last meeting
Right.
we were trying to bring together small businesses, organization, and I brought some idea, and we're gonna follow with that. It's
Right.
like to help, we're gonna have to do that again.
Yeah.
Yes. It's awesome, but I want to make comment what you said earlier. In social media, we don't support each other. We don't share. Sometimes it's nothing to do with. This is what I learned. I don't want to do. If someone support me, they don't support me. To me, like that's fine with me. If it's my heart and to do so, I'm gonna do it. Regardless, if that person like my page, they don't share my cause. That's okay. But if my spirit says help is not the person, sometimes it's the cause. There are good people who do things. People just do start things for good cause. Let me put it like that. Sometimes you don't pay attention to the people, you pay attention to the cause.
Right.
That's how I'm trying to like say, you know what? If I go places now, this is my life. If I'm going places, not because Agnes is my friend. I'm not going because Agnes she's my friend. Because my spirit tell me to go. I'm just be honest with you. I start listening to the spirit. Diana is the best thing to happen to me now. Like I don't have to
You know,
please nobody.
if you're really passionate of what you are doing, Fetihya, nevertheless, keep doing it.
Yeah, no, we were talking about the support one another. I'm not going places because I know you,
Right.
because I know it's nothing to do, it's nothing personal for me. I come because my spirit tell me to go. If I don't come, you already know. There is nothing to do, it's personal. So when we take the emotion out, attachment,
Right.
and we serving our purpose, we're supposed to go a place that God is leading as the spirit, the good one. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you mentioned earlier about, if no one is liking your page or what you believe in, what you're doing, you rise above.
I'm not
thing.
talking about rise.
No. What I'm saying, is that
above. We're talking about general. She was saying, I'm just making comment
No,
about what she was
what
saying.
I'm about to say is that you mentioned about if no one is, supporting what you're doing, if you believe in, keep
That's
going.
not what I said.
Okay, anyway.
We were talking general and social media. What Diana should say was if someone like or don't like, again, to fulfill the purpose, you don't need audience. You don't. People are supposed to be there, they will be there. People are supposed to support, they will support. Like we just have event, I was part of it. We were talking, a lot of people show up. They did show up. She was concerned. She was hoping people to come. You know what I learned? Sometimes it's not for everybody to show up. It's only one person. If one person you can change,
Well,
you can do the event. Is enough, right? Because we have to enlighten with our purpose. When you're looking for audience, not audience give you purpose. I don't.
I guess we do things differently.
We do.
To me, I need to show my face in our community. And,
like to
network.
support
Yeah,
events.
network and support. That's how they get to know you. So next time when we have an event, they'll show up because
Oh,
they
yeah.
know you. They just don't show up because. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
we see things differently. Agnes, you're absolutely right. Which is that's what make us unique. So when you go support, I'm not gonna go support things that is not enlightenment to my heart or my purpose. It's not mean they are doing something bad. They're not. I will go where my spirit is guide me. There is nothing attachment. There is no trying to connect with everybody to have friendship. It's you going to support what is near to your heart, what is enlightenment to your purpose. That does not take any way from person what they're doing. Is that you just follow what you follow.
Maybe you are being selective. I don't know, but anyway,
It's not about
doctor, go ahead.
selective. It's about alignment with your purpose. That's what it is.
And that's where you have arrived to, where
We
I'ma
we
be
have
too.
to be like I say. I'm not here people to recognize me who I am. I am already recognized by my creator, right? but I show up. In my life right now, I want alignment to the purpose where God has lead me, not to be recognized every places that and they have event.
Okay, we hear
Yeah,
you,
I'm going to
sister.
give you a few closing
yeah,
remarks before we, because this right here was an
There's
amazing
more.
topic. But I'm trying to
Just,
stop running down.
Just truth be told, in your heart of hearts, if you know what your purpose is and you are following that, and you know who your creator is, then you are fine. It doesn't matter how many friends you have.
That's
We
right.
already know the story of Jesus. It doesn't matter how many friends you have. If you have a select few, you have enough. You are more than
Actually, I'm
blessed.
glad you say that he did select only 11. Only 11
Amen.
Agnes. It's not 2 billion people.
We're
Yeah.
talking about different things, Fetihya. So don't even start with me, okay?
No, I'm
Go
just
ahead,
saying.
doctor. Go
I'm
ahead,
glad
doctor.
you say that.
Go ahead, doctor.
So, all in all, in closing, just get your mindset right when you are dealing with fear and you're overcoming with fear. Lean on those strong people that is in your life that can help you and deal with it. I find peace in solitude. I don't know about anybody else, but I can be by myself somewhere, complete silence, and just be happy. And I love that. And I encourage everyone to do that. And start journaling. Putting
Oh, I
your
love
thoughts
journaling.
on
Yes.
put your thoughts on paper. That helps you
I need
too
to start.
to conquer
love
your
journaling.
fears.
Yes.
And write your goals down. Make them intentional. When you start making those things intentional, everything else falls into place. I will promise you that.
Almost putting a timeline behind as well, right?
Right.
Do some kind of timeline.
Right. Do short term, long term. Short term, long term.
I'm glad you say that, and taking your time with you, being with yourself. That's
Right.
the most important things, because at the end of the day, you what
Right.
driving your life,
Right.
not everybody. So
Right.
That's a true statement.
That's true statement, and I like that. Thank you for sharing that.
Well, we want people to get over their fear
Yeah, I think
because
people when
it paralyzes them, and life is too short
it is
to be paralyzed with
Right.
fear.
It is.
Right.
Life is too short for me to worry about what other people has to say about me. What about if I depart this earth?
Yeah.
Then what?
Well, while you're here, we're here to make a difference.
Exactly.
That's the only thing that we're supposed to be just thinking. Let's not,
Yeah,
you
so
know,
we're here to
overcome
make
what
a-
other people
we're making
will
a
say about
difference.
us. But
We're overcoming fear. We're supporting each other. Dr. Erica Kane, Dreaming in Color. So if you're looking to start a business
Yes,
and you
please.
don't know where to start, you can reach out to Dr. Erica Kane.
You have a website?
And
you
y'all
wanna
know we
share?
always say the college as well. But Dr. Kane, Erica, we are glad that you was here with us today. We
Thank you
appreciate
very
that knowledge.
Thank y'all.
Do you
They can
have
find
any?
they can follow me on Facebook. I have a public page. There's nothing for me to hide, so I'm quite boring. But look up Dr. Erica Kane Mills, and I will gladly help you.
Yes.
A lady with many hats.
oh,
The Arts Council, she will marry you as well.
Yes.
Yes,
So
I
you
marry
get
people.
married. She's also an ordained minister in that area as well. So
And
look at
Christian counseling.
there we go.
All that and
wearing
one.
a lot of hats. Is that
Yeah.
it? Is that how you say
And
that?
one.
All in
Wearing
one.
so many hats right there.
So a quiet
Bless.
woman with many talents, many talents. So today we did that. And we don't know whether the viewers seen anything, but we would like you to think about what is the thing that's holding you back. You will see me doing more this year, even with my oxygen. And I'll be back out there putting on stuff.
There's
But-
no excuses, right, sis?
So there's no excuses.
Uh-huh.
Because a lot of times we sit back and things happen in our life and then it paralyzes even more. So while you're up healthy, get out, do what you need to do, make a difference, work together. If you see one sister doing it or one brother doing it, put it in your mind, I can do it too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
If
I
they
think
can do
that's
it,
great. That's,
I can do it too.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell yourself that, being fear, tell yourself that you can stay for a while, but you cannot stay forever.
That's right.
Goodbye.
That's good.
Goodbye.
Right.
That's
Push
good.
it out the door.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yes,
And I,
ma'am.
it's crazy how you have different little fears. Because even when my oldest daughter got ready to move out on her home, I had a fear, Lord, please don't let nothing happen to her. you know, because I was so used to having it with me. And then when the youngest one came, I moved to Maryland, whew. But I couldn't let my fear paralyze them.
Right.
Be
To take
you,
that
be
chance.
unique.
Yes.
Be unique.
Yes.
Everybody else is taken.
Everybody is
else has
taken.
been
And
taken,
make
so-
sure you please leave the block so that you can see around that corner. Because that's where your opportunity is at.
I love that.
Yes.
Well, I don't get, what is it, Wonder Bread?
Wonder Bread, Sunbeam.
But I know we all gonna get bread.
I like potato, what they call potato bread.
There you go.
It's not healthy, but it is good bread. You know,
I know
Hawaiian
when we,
bread.
I am right there. I know when we go to Marrakesh, she always ordered the same thing too.
Me too.
What
so
is-
do you, Agnes? You always order.
Hey, I changed my
Wait,
my
I don't know
what do you
what
call
time
that?
you change. Every time we
Wait,
go
wait,
there,
wait, wait. I changed
not
my
even
salad
lunch.
though.
What you change it to?
It was like the cucumber before. Now it's the Greek salad. Yeah.
But she always gets the same thing. Not lunch, dinner.
Change is good. Change is good.
Always.
And sometimes
That's
it
how
takes
you
a-
improve.
Yeah,
You have
It
to
takes
change.
steps to make a change.
that's right.
I like
You know,
one the quote
It
they
takes
say that.
courage.
Yes.
Yes, they say don't change the goal, but change if something's not working. It does not mean it cannot happen. Just you have to change the
Yeah,
strategy.
you work around it.
Yeah, work around it. So improve.
So be flexible.
Change the
Yeah.
route.
Yes.
Be flexible.
Don't stuck in that
Whatever
door.
what you scared might be your blessing.
Right. It's probably that mountain or hill you're
Yes.
looking at, or that obstacle you're looking at, and you're afraid to climb over it.
That's
Start
right.
climbing.
But once you get to that hill or to that mountain, it ain't as high as you thought it was.
Right.
And that's the
Okay,
thing
so,
about it, because when you look it looks like it's real high. But when you get there, you're like, ain't as high as I thought.
Right.
Because when you got to make a move. Make a move. Make a decision. Go for it. You know, we want to see what, and we getting ready to be in the 9th month. I don't know where the time gone. But y'all, when I look back and say, I am 60. Like, where in the world did the
You're
time
not
go?
60,
I am
Diana.
August
I'm not
19th.
ready. I'm not ready to drive you around, Diana. I'm not
August
going
the
to drive you
19th.
around.
I
Don't
just-
say, Fetihya, I have to go come pick me up. I'm going to say, Diana, not yet.
Time is gone.
But you know, I can't wait for our next topic in
Yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. 2
What was
weeks.
it again?
But no, it's set.
It is,
It's Labor Day.
Rise.
Rising above criticism.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Like Africa.
I
you
have
like
something
this.
to share on that.
Oh, you okay?
Yes. Oh no, not.
I'm
not-
looking forward to her that, Agnes.
Oh yes.
Me and you, we're going to bring Philippine and Ethiopia here.
Well, we'll just sit back and let them have the show on that one.
We're going to bring Philippine and Ethiopian in this room.
But we'll
Thank
see
you,
you guys
ladies, for-
again. Go ahead.
I wanted to say thank you, ladies, for having me today.
Thank you for coming. Oh, with all this job you're doing, being here, girl. Thank you. We truly appreciate it.
A hidden
you.
gem.
Yes,
Thank
and
you.
so much we learn, and you see,
Thank
anything
you so
can
much
happen.
for sharing your thoughts.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a safe Labor Day weekend
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
right.
and enjoy this fall weather where we all can breathe again.
Yes.
We'll see y'all soon.
Yes, stay blessed.
So bye-bye.
This is awesome.